Epic Wrestling Show! Made by wrestling fans.
For wrestling fans.
We're your host. I'm Gadfly.
And I'm Pickles.
And this is our second episode of our Competing Brands weekly edition. I'm the Array brand.
And I'm the Reckoning brand. And we're going to just go ahead and... we're back here. We're going to give you a little recap of what happened on the pay-per-view.
Yep.
Just in case you've lost a little bit of it, you know. Has been a little bit of a minute.
Episode 1 was our first ever live special events for our brand. Mine was the Crowning Achievement, where we had a Roman Reigns became our grand champion. The unexpected trio of the Usos and MJF became our first trios champion. Also, we saw Andrade versus Ricochet. Andrade won the match. There was a big ceremony with Chris Jericho where he received the Key of Opportunity.
Key of Opportunity. What didn't turn out in his favor.
Yeah, where Matt Hardy awarded him a key that gives him a title shot at any time that he wants, or he can give it to an up-and-coming superstar. But all that went awry when the legend killer Randy Orton showed up and put a boot to his face. And then another match that we had was our...
you had your gauntlet.
Had the gauntlet match where we crowned Roman Reigns as the grand champion. That gauntlet match had AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan, Shinsuke Nakamura, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns at the end.
Who was not supposed to be in there.
With a special guest referee, Kurt Angle, another legend that's on the brand of Array. Pretty solid show, I felt, overall. And this week we're going to dive deep and see what the Array has for you on Friday night.
Yeah, and over on the Reckoning side, we had Dawning, I'm pretty sure was the name? Dawning. We had the pay-per-view Dawning. And to start it off, we went right into action with... we had a battle royal.
Yeah.
To decide who's going to face Cody Rhodes next. That's a little bit of a spoiler for the end there. But Cody Rhodes is the champ. We'll get into that. But battle royal happened. It all went through. And in the end, Darby Allin came out as champ. Not champ, but maybe future champ.
Yeah, the battle royal.
Battle royal winner came out as battle royal winner. And for our next match, we had a rematch from a WrestleMania.
Yep.
We had Jon Moxley taking on Brock Lesnar. We had a huge match, a bunch of just an overall better feel.
Definitely better than the WrestleMania match.
Better than the WrestleMania match.
For sure.
Huge star power coming in, much like the Andrade Ricochet, there to put smiles on the faces of the fans.
Yeah.
For our next one, we had The Bar versus the Young Bucks. Right? Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I was making sure. And it turned out in the favor of The Bar, but not clean. Miro cost the Young Bucks their shots.
So then you have a faction of the Miro.
We have these three guys are running together, Miro and The Bar, and then we get down to the main event. Or actually, we have a little teaser for Drew McIntyre as we're sitting on a hill. We're moving in, and he turns back and looks at you. The Scottish psychopath.
That's right. The promo video.
All right, and then we go into the main event with Cody Rhodes, Kenny Omega, and Hangman Adam Page. It's a great bout. And we come down. It looks like Hangman's about to hit the buckshot lariat on Cody Rhodes. What is this? Machka kick from Rusev. Miro hits a Machka kick. And The Bar. You see The Bar holding back Kenny Omega. And with a crossroads to Hangman Adam Page, we have a new and crowning champion, the dawn of a new era, of the Rhodes era, with Cody Rhodes.
So you have a faction?
You have a faction all together.
What's that?
Cesaro, Sheamus, Miro, and Cody Rhodes. Perfectly aligned.
It's a good team name.
Good team name. Perfectly aligned.
So this week, Pickles is going to start the episode. He's going to do... The one thing we have a requirement is that each weekly show has 3 matches. So that's the only requirement. You can have as many segments as you want, but you at least have to have 3 matches. Yeah. So let's cut.
We're back. We are closing in on the Reckoning Arena for the first ever live show here. we're going to head straight into it as we see our new champion, Cody Rhodes, along with the brand new tag team champions in the ring. We cut straight down to the ring. Cody Rhodes says, I've been in this business for a good bit now, and I've learned the ropes. I definitely know what I'm doing in this ring, yet nobody wants to recognize me for that. I am being called one of the worst on the roster. Overrated. Crowd chants that as I'm winning matches. People want me to lose to this young talent. How can I lose when I am simply better? I am perfect in every aspect of my craft. So, I proved that exactly when I beat two of the top stars in wrestling in the past year and a half. Kenny Omega, and Hangman Adam Page. And with the help of my friends here who have, let's just say, been perfectly aligned with me, we are now the top stars in the company and in the world. Now a little shout out to our Battle Royal winner, Darby Allin. Hey bud, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it to the pay-per-view. I'm going to be starting my celebration tour with perfectly aligned over here. We're going to be going through everything. There is a house. Oh my god, that's General Manager Adam Locke making his way down to the ring.
Adam Locke with the
Adam Locke sporting Finn Balor jacket. Hey, you want to come get over here and get signed?
So Adam Locke's your general manager?
Adam Locke's the general manager.
Okay.
Matt Hardy type of figure here.
Gotcha.
Cody, actually, you make a very good statement. You won't be having to face Darby Allin at the pay-per-view. Because usually we don't like to switch the script around here, but I say for all you fans in attendance for the first ever Reckoning show, we give you a little treat. In the main event, Cody, you'll be defending that title against Darby Allin in a one-on-one match for the world title. What? This can't happen. Oh, it is happening. And tonight, with perfectly aligned band from ringside.
Whoa. Off the rip.
Off the rip.
Opening episode of The Reckoning and
Script.
getting a title match.
Script is, well, he earned that. He earned that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're flipping the script. We don't like to do that here, but we're going to go ahead and change it for the first episode. Give the fans a little treat.
Okay. Segment 1?
Seg 1. All right.
Going in Seg 2?
Going in Seg 2. I'm here to show the world. I'm here to show the world. Dolph Ziggler making his way to the ring in singles competition here.
Okay. But he's with?
Bobby Roode is his tag team partner.
Okay.
So Bobby Roode in the corner here for him. Who will he be facing in the first ever match on the first ever live show? Who will it be? Down. Oh god!
Bump the table, bump the cameras.
Oh my god! What a entrance. Let's go back to that music here.
All right, what?
He's good. He's good. All right.
Hangman Adam Page.
It's Hangman Adam Page. One of the men.
Personal favorite of Gadfly.
Yeah, just give a little shout out there. All right, we hop.
Gotta get notes.
Gotta get notes.
Gotta get notes.
I wrote down notes for this match. All right. We go straight into the match. We have a classic little wrestling tie-up here. Both men with a wrestling background. Both men scrambling for control here. It ends with them both having a draw and standing apart from the ring from each other with claps from the crowd coming in. Crowd. Claps from the crowd coming in. Hangman starts to get control and is working on him in the corner. He throws him to the side and starts working on his tactics. Hangman just beating him down until Bobby Roode from the outside distracts the referee and distracts Hangman at a super kick when he turns around. Dolph Ziggler, as we cut to commercial break, is in control using heel tactics.
Oh, okay.
We come back from a head-to-head. We come back from a headlock on the ground. Hangman's working his way back up to the ropes. Shoulder tackle, clothesline. Hangman's getting hyped. Hangman's on the outside. He's looking for the buckshot lariat. Flip over. Boom! 1, 2, 3. Buckshot lariat. Whoa. Hangman gets the first win. Bobby Roode goes straight into the ring, and Hangman rolls out, holding his hands above his head on the ramp with the crowd applauding their first ever winner on our live show.
Cowboy stuff.
Cowboy bleep.
Okay. Good first match. I wouldn't mind seeing that match, Dolph Ziggler versus
Hangman.
Hangman. Yeah, that's good. Good matchup.
And we show that Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler have not missed a beat since being formed on the roster.
Dirty Dogs? Is that what they're...
They're not called Dirty Dogs.
Dirty Dogs?
They're not on my shit. They're just Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode. All right, we cut to the back as we see Kenny Omega in the back. This is in a locker room, the Elite's locker room. He's just out here. And you got the Bucks. Kenny, you got screwed, man, and so did we. What are we going to do about the perfectly aligned? We got to do something, man. We deserve better. With Darby not being in that main event at the pay-per-view, that is a perfect timing for us. We can swoop in there. We can get our shots back, and the Elite can have all the championships on Reckoning. As they're saying that, a sweaty Hangman walks by the door. Sweaty. He's glistening. He walks by the door. The Elite Young Bucks giving him a look at him as he walks by. Still not on perfect terms with the Elite. He says, forget about him. We got one thing in sight, and that's the World Championship.
All right.
Commercial break.
Okay.
All right, and we go into our second match, which is going to be a hard-hitting matchup here as Miro looks to pick up his first win, but along with a man who was eliminated early on in the Battle Royal, Pete Dunne. Immediately out of the start of the match, we get a clothesline into the corner from Miro. Miro's trying to pound Miro, gloating to the crowd, and it keeps working on him until he gets him to the corner and chops to the chest as he raises up an arm. Miro is gloating around the ring, but with a huge forearm from the back. Pete Dunne finally looks like he has an opening. Pete Dunne hits the ropes, drop kick to the knee. Miro's down, and a huge diving forearm to the head. Pete Dunne finally looks like he's getting control here. He's looking to set him up for that brutalizer, or whatever he calls it, the bruiser buster. He's looking to set him up. Elbows to the head as Miro rolls out. We cut to commercial break.
Okay. Like the segments.
We come back in with Pete Dunne working on Miro on the outside as they've rolled in and out this whole past commercial break. He goes to slam Miro's head on the announcer's table, but gets it right back. Pete Dunne's head slams right into the announcer's table. He is bleeding from the nose here. He gets tossed back in. Miro is looking to end it all. He misses. He gets him in the bruiser buster. He's about to set him up. Poke to the eyes. The ref doesn't see it. While he's turned, he can't see. Machka kick. As he's on the ground, he hits him with a huge game over and puts him in it. He's got him in there. Pete Dunne won't tap. And Pete Dunne, as he finally sets into that back clinch, Pete Dunne passes out on the ground. Ding, ding, ding. Your winner is Miro.
Is he the best man? Is he God's champion?
Can't be God's champion.
Yeah.
He's Miro.
He's Miro?
He'll find his
the
truth.
Brutalizer, huh?
He'll find his coming.
Okay.
All right.
2 matches down.
We got one left. We cut to the back. You can see
big match. Title match.
Darby Allin is getting ready, taping up his hands here. Taping up his hands in the back as we hear a knock on the door.
That's a good figure.
It's a great figure. Speaking of great figure. Knocking on the door. Here comes Kenny. Hey, why don't you go beat Cody for us? Because I'd much rather be in the ring with a great talent like you than somebody as disgusting as Cody Rhodes. You got this. I believe in you.
Whoa.
We fade into blackness. As we see another teaser for Drew McIntyre. Him hitting claymores to an unidentified man who is not important. Claymores. Future
Jobber.
shock. Yeah, jobber. And he looks into the camera, and we quickly cut away. Drew McIntyre, Scottish Psychopath, next week.
Okay.
Big debut set for next week. We're heading into the next match. Cody Rhodes taking on Darby Allin for the world title.
Doesn't want to stand, huh?
Does not want to stand. I'm not really trying my best to stand him. All right, we've got this is the biggest match that we've had so far on week one. I mean, this is in the history of the life. There's been not many, but this is definitely the best. We are topping at viewers over 1.5 million viewers tuning in right now.
Okay.
The highest viewers we've had on the weekly show, from top to bottom. And we are immediately going straight into it. Darby Allin with a drop kick to the corner. Cody's trying to roll out, but Darby's staying on him. Punches to the outside and runs him straight into the post. Darby Allin keeps going and going and going. Working on him on the outside. Finally gets him back in. One. Kick out at one. Cody's not going to go out like that. But he's putting the boots to the chest. Is Darby Allin already looking for the coffin drop off the top? He's going on the top, but Cody Rhodes swoops in a punch to the... And he hits... He falls down just like this. I don't know what you really call that, but...
Oh, yeah.
You get the idea. Boom, straight down, and hits him with a neck breaker from the top. Cody starts to work on him as he throws him to the ropes, and a shoulder tackle, and is now getting him into clinches on the ground. Will not let him up. Will just keep making Darby Allin uncomfortable as he's on the ground, make him unaware, not as in tune as he should be. Throw him off the rails. He gets him on the outside, and he's looking for a huge... with a sit-down back break, or what would you call that? Layout. Well, you know when they jump. When they jump out and lay the guy out on the apron.
Yeah, okay.
That one. All right, and then we cut to commercial break.
Like a backdrop.
Yeah, it's like a backdrop onto the apron. We come back with Cody Rhodes still in control, working on him in the corner. He goes for a kick, but Darby Allin flies under it, and a huge chop block to the leg. He's now kneeing and hitting forearms. Darby Allin, obviously the smaller competitor here, is trying to just work and work and work. He hits the corner, and he comes in with a huge, small coffin drop to the bottom post. Like a small package coffin.
Okay,
so he's running and turns into the bottom post.
Gotcha. Instead of doing a flip over, he just kind of...
He turns over into it.
That's pretty cool.
1, 2. Cody hits the kick out.
Have you ever seen him do that?
No.
That's pretty cool.
It's just, that's something a bunch of people would do that. I've always imagined that spot with him.
Yeah.
I usually do it like this, but I like it when he turns around.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
And Darby Allin's still trying to stay in control here. He looks for a tornado DDT off the ropes. Darby Allin is working on it. Darby Allin looking. He's going to win this match. Darby Allin's destiny is here. He's looking for that coffin drop, but Cody picks him up off the ground. Cody's up, throws him. He hits the ref. The ref goes out. Oh my God! You know what this means.
We're bumping the ref week one.
You know what this means. You know what this means. Oh my God! Sliding in. Darby Allin on the outside. Darby Allin's worked his way out to the outside, still fighting him off. He's on the post. He's gonna look for a springboard here. No, Miro! Powerbomb into the barricade.
Miro.
Tosses him in, Miro.
Boo.
The ref not in. He's looking to finish him off right here with Cody. What is gonna happen here? The Bucks coming in. Get him out of the arena here. Kenny and them, they're all out. You can even say it's just like All Out. Darby on the ropes here. Cody Rhodes looks for a clothesline. Springboard coffin drop. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Cody Rhodes. Oh my God. Cody Rhodes. He is looking. Darby Allin is in desperation mode here. He's looking to go for that coffin drop off the top. He checks one more time before leaping off. Neck breaker from the coffin drop. Cody's working his way back up. And Cody cutter. Oh no, this is not looking to be too good. And he gets Darby Allin in position. Oh, crossroads. And another one. And he looks for the final one. He's gonna be the nail in Darby Allin's coffin. Not coffin drop. Crossroads. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Darby Allin takes a loss. Cody Rhodes is still champ. The music plays. It's Cody Rhodes alone in the ring. Everybody's gone. Standing above Darby Allin. Dang. It's a pretty big ending.
Yeah.
Didn't win clean, though.
No.
Didn't win clean. That powerbomb to the apron. You know that had to mess with his back.
Yep. Wow.
Maybe could have got up closer.
Big debut next week.
Big debut with
Drew
Scottish Psychopath.
Yeah. All right. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Ready to see some Array?
I don't know if I'm ready. I'm not excited to.
All right.
Let's get right
We're gonna
into
cut
it.
away, and then we'll come back with the Array brand. 3. Welcome to the Array on Friday nights, where styles clash, legends are made, and champions call home. We open up the show with an interview with the general manager and collector, Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy explains to the audience that they had a great, spectacular, special event where they crowned trio champions. They crowned a grand champion. They awarded the key of opportunity to Chris Jericho. But he has to make an announcement. Chris Jericho has been injured, and we have no timetable when he will be able to return. The second thing is tonight, and to end the night, we will have a crowning of the grand champion ceremony. But before we do that, I have one more major announcement, Matt Hardy says, and that's to bring Kurt Angle out here now. So Kurt Angle comes out.
Special guest referee from the last pay-per-view.
Yep, special guest referee for the Grand Champion Gauntlet match.
Good time friend of Array.
Yep. Matt Hardy offers Kurt Angle a 3-match contract. You heard that right. Kurt Angle is now going to be a competitor in the Array.
I was about to say he's going to offer him $3 million
No.
to stay in Array. I was like, whoa.
3-match contract. But what Matt Hardy wants to know is, of all the superstars on the roster, what are some dream matches that Kurt Angle would love to have? And Kurt Angle's only response is, I'm an Olympic gold medalist, and I'm the best in the business. I want Roman Reigns.
A little bit of an edge there.
Yep.
Not edge. The
This
wrestler.
is serious competition here on the Array. It's all about the Grand Championship.
That's all you want.
So we cut to commercial break. We come back to our opening match, the first ever match on Friday Night Array. We have the Idol Andrade going one-on-one with one member of the Trios champion, MJF. But we have to notice that the Usos did not come out with MJF. He's all alone.
I was just about to ask that.
Match comes out. It's a great match, great opening match. MJF has a lot of his ground maneuvers, puts in the holds, classic wrestling style. But Andrade's speed, agility is a little bit too much for MJF. MJF goes for the salt of the earth. He's locking the hold in, but Andrade runs him to the corner, sends him to the other, hits him with a big knee to the face, and then hits him with his finisher move, which is the what is it called? The headlock.
You just do the double axe barrel.
Yeah, double
DDT.
double underhook.
He has like 5 there.
The double underhook DDT pins MJF. 1, 2, 3, clean in the ring. This is 2 victories for Andrade.
There's 0 single ones for MJF.
MJF gets up.
Already getting treated bad.
MJF gets up and is puzzled. What is going through the mind of one member of the Trios champion? We cut to commercial break.
Why wasn't I in the Grand Champion Gauntlet match?
That might be why right there.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
We
Why
come
did I
back.
get booked so bad.
We come back. The lights are dimmed. And we have Randy Orton in the center of the ring. The lights are dimmed. And the Viper explains himself to the crowd. Many of you have wondered, why did I ruin this great ceremony for Chris Jericho being recognized as a legend in the industry? Giving him one more opportunity at a championship run, a championship title match.
Well, not title.
Grand championship match. I did it because I'm the legend killer. And he's got something I want.
The key.
I want the key of opportunity. Jericho, since you're injured, since I fractured your orbital bone, kicked you to hell, you should give me the key before I do more damage. And the lights go black. Randy Orton set a challenge for Chris Jericho, but when will Chris Jericho ever respond to Randy Orton?
He's on a random 9-month injury, just like Bailey.
We don't know. We don't have a time frame.
Oh, you have no time frame?
We have no time frame on it.
I guess he didn't say there's a time frame.
Yep.
Listen to that.
We're coming back, and this is our first match in the Air Raid division on Array of Friday nights.
Oh. You said it wasn't a cruiserweight division. Yeah. You said it was just like high-flying styles. Out
come first is Ricochet, and then we cut to a promo video of Matt Hardy talking to AJ Styles. AJ, I need to know, are you going to stay in the Grand Champion division, or do you want to become a cornerstone of a new division, the Air Raid division? And then we hear the music. You don't want none.
You don't want none.
One of them South boys.
One of them South boys.
I don't know what that song is. South boys. I don't want none.
Oh, boy.
Well, you know he says.
Yeah, I don't think he says that.
Yeah, I think he says that. AJ Styles hits the ring.
I'm a redneck. One
thing we noticed at the special event of Crown Achievement was that AJ Styles started using a more ground-based.
Yeah, he's running on those ropes and that
using the ring to his advantage. And we see a lot of that during this match. He actually takes Ricochet's knee out early in the match, and he's been using the turnbuckles. He's used a corner post. Ricochet is definitely hurting. But towards the end of the match, Ricochet is starting to make a comeback, but he's still limping. He goes to the top rope. He's got AJ Styles laid out. He goes to stand on the top, but he's too shaky. AJ hits the ropes. Ricochet falls onto the ground. AJ, springboard, forearm smash. 1, 2, 3. AJ Styles gets his first win in the Air Raid division. And that leaves Ricochet 0-2 in the Air Raid division.
Not good for Ricochet. He needs like a mentor.
Ooh, needs a mentor. We cut to commercial break.
Oh, whoa. That was a random.
We go to the backstage. We see Roman Reigns.
It's the puppy dog.
Sitting in his chair.
It's the puppy dog.
With the Usos. Roman says, "Look at you boys. Got you some titles. Yeah, with no help to you, where were you at, Us? I was minding my own business."
You get the crown on his bicep there?
Yeah. He's got those big biceps.
Got this big
I was minding my own business, like you two should. In comes MJF. The heck, guys? Why weren't you out there for me? I could have used your help. We never asked for your help. We don't know why you even showed up. What you don't expect us to be out there for you every minute of the day. Roman Reigns says, "Yeah, little boy. We got grown man business to handle here." Cuts MJ off.
MJ. Michael Jordan's making a cameo.
MJF off.
Oh my gosh.
And we cut to commercial break.
This got exciting.
Ooh, we got some tension in the Trios champion. All right. In our main event match for the night, we will name a number one contender for the Trios championship.
Those are not very singles competitors.
Number one contenders for the Trios championship.
Oh, okay.
We have the New Day versus the Undisputed Era. We're just going to cut to the chase. This is an excellent 6-man tag match. A lot of big spots. We have some dive spots to the outside. We have a few finishers hit back to back to back. But when it's all said and done, the New Day become victorious at the end of the match, and they are the new #1 contenders for the Usos and MJF's Trios Championship.
Was it them? Who was helping their combatants?
Oh,
the New Day helped the Usos, right?
Yeah.
Yep, that's what it was.
Yep. During the special event, if you haven't seen the video yet,
Which one haven't you?
Yeah, I know, right? New Day came out and helped Jimmy as he was getting jumped by 3 people.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, that's
kind
of what happened. All right, so we cut to commercial break. We come back to the crowning ceremony.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Your main event is your end is this.
We're a wrestling television show.
Without wrestling,
we're gonna be entertainment too.
Without wrestling.
So we have Matt Hardy in the ring. With the crown. Out comes Roman Reigns, waiting to be crowned champion. As Matt Hardy grabs the crown and goes to put it on Roman Reigns' head, Roman tells him to hold on one moment. I don't want you to put the crown on me. I want the man who counted the 1, 2, 3 to put the crown on me.
Kurt Angle doesn't want to do that. What the heck? What are you doing with this?
I don't know.
It ain't Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, it's not Daniel Bryan. Out comes Kurt Angle. You want me to do what? You were man enough to count the 1, 2, 3. Why don't you be man enough to recognize the grand champion and put the crown on my head? No. Matt Hardy comes in. No, he doesn't need to do that. I'll do it, Roman. You're my grand champion. Kurt says, no, I definitely can do that. Because I like to be the man to put the crown on your head, and I like to be the man to take the crown off your head. But as Kurt Angle puts the crown on, low blow, Roman Reigns hits Kurt Angle with a low blow. Matt Hardy comes towards Roman. Roman Superman punches Matt Hardy down. I didn't even think Matt Hardy was trying to do anything except separate the two. Roman's putting the boots to Kurt Angle. He gets up, he hits him with a spear. Ooh. Burn it down! Seth Rollins is coming out. Springboard. Punch to the face.
Knee?
Yeah, knee to the face. Thanks.
Yeah.
Knee to the face. Roman rolls out. Seth springboards over the top onto Roman Reigns. He's fighting him back. Folks, what in the heck is going to happen next week when we come back to Array on Friday night as Seth Rollins beats Roman Reigns to the back?
Gosh.
And that's our show. And that's how the cookie crumbles.
I like the Kurt Angle bit.
Yeah?
But we'll get that in the recap.
Yep.
All right, we're back. Actually, 2 amazing shows right there.
Yeah. The Array on Friday nights.
And the Reckoning on, I guess, Friday nights too.
Friday.
Because we got battle for those ratings. And I can't tell you who won the ratings war this week.
Definitely the Array brand.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody want to watch Kurt Angle get kicked while Cody Rhodes and Darby Allin had a 5-star match.
If you heard that Kurt Angle was going to wrestle Roman Reigns,
I'd be like,
you would tune into that.
Yeah, I'd look at the beginning and then be like, well, we got a groundbreaking title match where Darby Allin has a title match. I'd be like,
I'm looking for those buy rates.
I'll go on YouTube and I'll see what Kurt Angle had to say. I'm not going to watch
for the pay-per-view coming up.
Yeah, I mean, what's going to happen? Darby Allin just got taken out. We got a whole new title. Is Kenny Omega getting a title shot?
Yeah. So let's talk about what was your opening.
My opening segment, I had a great matchup. I had Dolph Ziggler taking on Hangman Adam Page with Rude being in
the corner. That's
and
good.
It's not going to be what's his name? What is his name now? Robert Roode. It's gonna be Bobby.
Bobby Roode.
Bobby. I like Bobby.
Yeah, I do too.
Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler together. It was a great match. Dolph Ziggler obviously using heel tactics, getting that distraction on Hangman by Bobby Roode. I don't even know why I was thinking of that. Bobby Roode. But Hangman ultimately came up when he hit that buckshot lariat to win the match.
Yeah.
What was your second one?
My second one was it was actually the interview segment. We both had an interview to start the shows.
We did. Yeah.
You had.
I had the Cody perfectly aligned saying they're going on a celebration tour, but that looks like that's going to get cut short
because that was announced that the main event was going to be
get cut short.
Championship match. So my opening interview, I think, kind of set the table for the show, and then kind of let you know where the stories might be going with the Chris Jericho injury
and the Kurt Angle getting a 3-match deal.
3-match deal.
That's a number one. That's a Royal Rumble match. It's a intermediate pay-per-view match. That's a WrestleMania match for Roman Reigns.
Yeah,
right there.
3-match contract.
The
Doesn't mean we can't sign him again for a contract.
It doesn't mean he only has 3 matches. It's just we got him to that 3-match deal.
Yeah.
Or
and then we announced that we would have the crowning moment at the end of the show.
Yeah.
To crown the grand champion. My opening match. Since you talked about your opening match, what'd you think? MJF versus.
I thought I didn't like MJF taking the loss, but I think you could have pinned that on somebody else. But it's good.
So Andrade.
I thought it was a really good.
Leading the air raid division.
Yeah.
2-0. That is one thing I will say, that if you are a tag team competitor or a trios competitor, you can still be a part of either the grand champion division or you can be a part of the air raid division.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to ask. I was going to say, well, how is MJF heading into the air raid division fighting?
Because the trios is everyone combined.
That makes sense.
But yeah, I think I got a little plan for MJF, so stay tuned. I think a big part of my storyline is going to be the MJF stuff.
MJF, yeah, I can tell he's being fit in there. Yeah, great. All right. Well, I want to get to Seg 3.
Okay.
Seg 3. My Seg 3 was the backstage interaction between the Elite. You had Kenny Omega back there with the Young Bucks talking about how obviously things didn't go their way on the pay-per-view. Both men lost in their respective championship matches. Not clean. And as they're talking, their former friend Hangman walks by after a brutal win. He looks in, and the Bucks look at him as he walks away. Will they ever reunite? We don't know.
I think they're going to have to. I think they're going to
take down
Perfectly
Line.
Line.
They might have
That's
to.
a pretty devastating heel faction.
Yeah.
My Seg 3 was the Randy Orton interview, where he said that the reason he came out there was to take out a legend and to get the key of opportunity. So Randy Orton wants a grand championship match.
Yeah.
So he's another guy that's got not only Chris Jericho on his radar, but he's got Roman Reigns on his radar too.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how that plays out. I'm not excited for the long term of it, but I'm excited for it. Because I don't know how long Jericho's gonna be out. Punt kick's devastating. Last time we saw the punt kick,
broke his orbital bone. Yeah. Could have a severe concussion. Jericho's been kind of quiet about what's actually happened to him.
Last time we saw a punt kick, I think 3 guys went to AEW. So maybe
Chris
Jericho will show up over here.
Yeah, maybe Chris Jericho's gonna show up on Reckoning. What was your Seg 4?
Seg 4, what did I have? Oh, I had Miro taking on Pete Dunne.
Good match.
Good match. It was a clean match. Not clean in the end, but it was a clean go through. You got to see the styles of both men. It wasn't really a terrible loss for Pete Dunne. Definitely doesn't make him look like he got squashed on. It was a fluke. He almost was about to beat the Bulgarian Brute, but just too much for him. Too much power. And in the end, that rake of the eyes turns into the Mashka kick into the game over.
Yeah, the way he pulls that back now.
It's devastating.
Yeah, that's nice. So my Seg 4 was Ricochet versus AJ Styles, who competed for the Grand Championship,
but
because it was a special event,
but has now moved.
And then Hardy's asked him if he would want to be a cornerstone.
Is there like a differentiation of like, hey, if you're so bad when can you switch over in that division?
I think you would move up to the Grand Championship.
That's what I was thinking.
League
you would move down
after you were a champion of the air raid division.
So let's say Andrade wins, Ricochet gets a comeback, wins. Andrade is now in contention for that world title, if he would like.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
So once we kind of move.
And do you move down?
No. You always stay in the Grand Champion division.
Nice.
Yeah. So we'll be introducing at some point in the future the Air Raid Championship, and then once you have that, if you have enough title defenses, that's when you go into the Grand Championship.
All right. Well, what seg are we in now? Seg 6?
Yeah, seg 5. Seg 5. Or yeah, seg
well, it's
6.
not really seg 5. We had commercials, but like our next little bit. All right. What was my next one?
I think
it was Darby Allin and Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
So Darby in his locker room getting taped up, getting ready for his match. Up next, Kenny walks in and says, "I'd love for you to be my next opponent. Go out there and prove him wrong, and you go win that title. And it'll be me and you at the pay-per-view."
I didn't say who won the match.
Yeah, no one needs to know, I guess.
Yeah.
All right,
So AJ Styles ends up getting the win. Something that I've changed about AJ is he's more resourceful with the ring.
A lot of
so he's using the turnbuckles, he's using the corner post, he's using the edge of the ring, and that's what he did to Ricochet early on. Was hurt that knee. Ricochet couldn't hit that 630 that he likes to do off the top rope. Wiggled off, fell. AJ hit him with a forearm. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. And that was the end of this segment. And just Kenny Omega saying, "I'd like to go against you if I get that opportunity." But then we had one more after that. This is like a package little segment. We had Drew McIntyre hitting claymores to that jobber in a dark room. You couldn't even see him. It was like he was pretty much blacked out. But
just a promotional package.
Promotional package.
Highlights.
And then as he's sitting on the ground, he looks over and immediately cuts away. Drew McIntyre debuts next week.
Yeah.
So it's going to be pretty big. We get Drew McIntyre on the roster. Scottish Psychopath. Heading back to that. I like that. I love that.
Yeah, I like that moniker. And then we had my number 1 contenders match for the trios title. New Day versus the Undisputed Era. New Day gets the win, and they're going to get a title shot against the Usos and MJF.
MJF, yeah. Will MJF maybe not show up to help them?
I don't know.
Didn't help him.
Nope, they didn't help him. So we cut.
Personally, I don't think they.
And then we went to an interview segment and backstage in the locker room. Roman Reigns is.
This was before, though, right? This was before this match.
It was after. It was after the match.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Because you had your green
champion.
champion.
It was before the match.
Because you had the green champion.
Yeah, it was
right
before the match. So Roman's in the locker room with the Usos talking about, "Oh, you guys won tag team titles." MJF walks in. Roman says, "Leave the talking to the real men."
Yeah.
Kind of punks him out. MJF leaves the room. And then you have your main event.
Yeah, actually, yeah. All right. We got Cody Rhodes taking on Darby Allin in a phenomenal match. It looks like Darby's actually going to win. But the ref gets bumped. Darby Allin gets to the outside. Out of nowhere, Miro picks him up. Powerbomb into the barricade. Tosses him. They're looking for a big move here. He's setting him up for Cody. But the Young Bucks double super kick. The bar comes out. Kenny Omega, the Elite, clears it out. As Darby Allin's looking away, Darby Allin dodges. Springboard coffin drop. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. And then finally...
Yeah, I really like the corner spot.
The corner coffin drop into the bottom.
Yeah. That's a good move.
And then Cody hit the 3 crossroads. Just like he did the QT Marshall.
Yeah.
Just to solidify it, but better sells. Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
And then to end my show, we had the crowning of the Grand Champion. Roman Reigns calls Kurt Angle out to crown him since he counted the 1, 2, 3. And Kurt Angle says, "I'd be glad to crown you because I'm going to be the guy that takes the crown from you."
Yeah, and then
there's a beatdown after Roman Reigns gives him a low blow, beats him down. Seth Rollins makes the save and beats Roman Reigns all the way to the back. And that was our shows. So that's kind of a little recap. We'll add that in. We'll add this in at the end of our segments, and then maybe put it on Instagram or some other social.
But
I thought it was pretty good.
I did like your show a lot. I like your show. I thought I didn't really enjoy the main event as much, but
yeah,
I think it's just because the main event went against Cody and Darby Allin.
Yeah,
a rematch from Fyter Fest.
Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Well, hit that subscription button.
Subscription button. Yep, you got that one. Hit the like button. Leave a comment on whose show you thought was better. If you want to give a little review about it, and go follow us on Instagram and check out our latest posts. We'll be posting things there for previews of videos coming up, and we'll see you later on this Cosmic Wrestling Journey. Boom.